Dreamspinner Press Audio presents Fire and Agate, written by Andrew Gray, performed by Greg Tremblay. Chapter 1. "Chris," Briggs said as he stalked into the locker room like a man on a mission. His gaze was hard and his posture as rigid as a 2x4. Anger and discontent rolled off him in waves, worse than Chris had ever seen in the month since he had moved from jail duty. 2 years of whining, demanding prisoners who thought being in jail was the worst thing to ever happen to them, and thought a jail cell should be like a suite at the Hilton. Those were the ones Chris was pretty sure were never going to see the inside of a cell again if they could help it. And then there were the repeat offenders who thought of the jail as home and a chance at 3 meals a day. God, he had hated every minute of the constant noise of men and women talking, fighting, yammering on about nothing just to make noise so the reality of the shit they were in didn't close in around them. "What can I do for you?" Chris smiled as best he could. Briggs had been instrumental in getting him off jail duty and into the sheriff's office, so he owed the guy. "It's not me. His Majesty wants to see you." Briggs turned, flashing a beam of damn near hatred out the door. Not that Chris blamed the guy. When Sheriff Hunter had decided to retire, Briggs had stepped in as acting sheriff at Hunter's request. The entire department had been pretty happy about it. Briggs was well respected and good at his job, but the county board had other ideas. They did some lame-ass search, and lo and behold, they'd found the current sheriff, a political appointee. That had been a month ago, but Briggs still hadn't gotten over it. "Thanks." He checked that his uniform was perfect because that was what Sheriff Mario Vitali liked. It was all about how things looked and appeared. It didn't seem to matter how things got done as long as he looked good. At least that was the general feeling in the locker room. "I'll go right away." Briggs rolled his eyes. "He's on a call, so give him 5 minutes." Vitali liked everyone to wait for him, though he never wanted to wait for anyone or anything, which would be fine if he were good at his job. He wasn't, particularly. At least Chris didn't think so. "Okay." Chris wanted to say something to Briggs. He really thought a lot of him, but everything that came to mind sounded completely lame, so he kept quiet and showed Briggs the respect he thought he deserved. "Do you want something?" Briggs asked, taking a step closer. Chris realized he'd sunk into his thoughts and had been looking at nothing in particular. Briggs must have thought he was staring at him. "No." Chris turned away and closed his locker. "I'll see you around." He left the room and headed up to where the big guy had his office. The door was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?